What's up, people? We are 2 miles away from Acco Dragway. We're going to do a little drag racing today. First things first, got to get there, got to get teched in. I got to get my MS-109, my race gas in. I got to put my race tune in. Got to set up all my cameras, see if we have any reception to go live. A whole lot of stuff before they open the track at 5 o'clock. It's a little after 4. We're going to be there in 1.7 miles. My goal today is to try to do better than 10.71. My fastest time, which was last week at Cecil County Dragway, was at 10.71. Now the DA that day, DA stands for density altitude, was between 1,400 and 1,800. It was brutal. I mean, it was 80 degrees. We're a little higher elevation at Cecil. Was just not drag race friendly for us. We need a little bit cooler weather. Today, it's 70 degrees right now. It's supposed to drop down to 64. We're looking for a 0 or negative DA to help us out. All I need is 2 tenths. That's it. 2 tenths. Not even a full 2 tenths. Okay, I'll be happy with a 10.59. If I get a 10.59, I hit my goal and I'll be thrilled. But even if I don't, if I get a 10.70, I ran faster than my last 3 times out. So fingers crossed. We're pulling up here in a second, and we'll get all set up. All right, so we are waiting in line to be teched in. There's not many people here yet, which is good. I do see one person I recognize. Our buddy Jim with the blue red eye is up here in front of me. That thing cuts low tens. I can't wait to see him race. Hopefully he can get into the 9s tonight. That's what he's shooting for. And I'll tell you what the DA is. Let's check right now. Let's see what DA is. All right, so this one's saying 182. 68 degrees. All right. We'll see what the official one is later on. But there you go. All right, so the tech is getting ready to come by. We're going to get checked in, and then we'll go over to a parking area, fill up with some gas. All right. Broken axle. Yep. We broke something. And I know all the people out there are gonna be like, oh, we were anticipating this so much so. And last Saturday at Cecil County, I was literally talking to the owner of B. Woody about ordering suspension kit, axles, and he told me, bring the car by the shop, I'll have it all taken care of. And he also told me, ironically, and in hindsight it's funny, he said, keep a half shaft, keep an axle in your car, because if you break one and you're at the track, you can fix it real quick. Well, I don't have tools with me. I've never done one before, so I wouldn't even know where to start. He tells me it takes you a couple minutes. I'm joking, it's not a couple minutes, it'll take you about a half hour, but I don't have a jack, I don't have anything with me the car is empty because we're at the track. So, and we're losing the light. I'm sitting here waiting for a tow truck. So you saw what happened. You saw, you know, the launch, the piece fly out. Scared the crap out of me. Nobody likes to break parts, but that's a part of racing. You know, if you've been doing this long enough, you break stuff. Race it, break it, fix it, repeat. I mean, that's like our mantra, man. It sucks, but this is going to cost me $2,000, a little over $2,000. Hopefully there's no damage to the hub itself. This is the breaking point for the Trackhawk. We've seen it happen now. Mention a couple names. Jay Fuller, SRT Ninja. Trackhawk Billy on Instagram. A couple of people that I don't know their names right off the bat have broken. I think I'm the 6th or 7th person that we know of that has done it in the same exact spot. That's crazy. It sheared it completely off. I'm going to walk you outside, and I'm going to show you the damage up close. And like I said, on the return lane, see what happened was as soon as it pops, I pull right over. Here, watch the rest of the tape. Check this out. Just broken axle. Something just popped. I don't know what popped. I don't know what popped.
Something popped. You're good, just to limp it down.
There's nothing leaking though, right?
No, you're clean.
All right. Oh yeah, it's limping good. Looking at, that's the axle broken. All right, we're ready to go. Victorious Transport came and got us. Time to get out of here. Ready? Dunfab Motorsport, D-U-N-N and then F-A-B Motorsports. I have their address if you need it. Sean came to see us off. Jordan, Sean, I'm out, brother. I gotta bounce. I will. Later, guys. All right, let's get this over to the shop. Highly recommend this transport. I'm gonna have all his information. We just got the Dunfab Motorsports. We're gonna park it over here in the parking spot right next to the ramp. As soon as we get it down. But again, there's the axle. It broke up with the light. You guys can see it now, how it's sheared clear off. Look at that. Hopefully there's no hub damage. Get in there if I can see it. Yep. Right off. Yep. Hopefully the hub's not damaged. Don't look like it. We'll see once we get it, get the wheel off and Dunfab gets a chance to take a look at it. Well, with this car, this is the first time we had something break. All right, let me go get this on. All right, so as you can see, I knew right away I broke something. My suspicion was the axle. I saw a piece of metal, something fly off. Like when I looked in the rearview mirror, I saw something bounce back. Like immediately after it popped, I looked up and I was looking for smoke, but I saw something bounce away from the car. So I knew something had fallen off. That's not good. And it was a loud pow. You know, that explosion even in my helmet was pretty loud. I pulled over. I waited for the tech on the quad to pull up. He gave me the thumbs up and said, "You're not leaking anything," which I was surprised. He says, "Can you move under power?" I said, "Yeah." So I limped it down the track, just letting it idle all the way down, pulled down the return lane. While I was in the return lane, I called Dunfab Motorsports. I gave him a call, I talked to Chase and said, "Listen, you know, I broke an axle." I was pretty confident it was an axle at that point. Said, "Just order me the new parts." He tried to contact them, but it's late. You know, it's their central time, but they had already closed. It was 6:30 when this happened, a little after 6. And he said, "We're going to have to call Monday morning." I said, "All right, I'm going to get a flatbed. I'm going to get towed to your shop. He's going to put the car in his shop first thing tomorrow morning and have it." He's going to order the parts. They're $19.99. Hopefully they're going to get a shop discount or something. But we were anticipating this. I actually had the money put aside. I don't know if you guys remember, I was talking about having those axles installed in November at HHP. Well, sorry, Josh. I have to jump the gun. I have to get this installed sooner. Now I got to get my car back as soon as possible. So we are going to have the car down. Monday, I'll pick up a rental. It should be down for about a week. We should have it back by next weekend. Like I said, once the parts come in, they can get it done in a day. Now, I called Casper's Corner, Stang Mode's buddy. They gave me this tow truck number, and the gentleman told me it would take him a little over an hour to get here. And I said, "Hey," he said, "You got a lot of time?" I said, "Well, I'm not going anywhere." So, waiting on that. And if you're wondering why I'm in such good spirits, I've done this long enough to just anticipate. Like, you have to put money, if you're going to do this, if you're going to race, and I know people out there watching this that do race are going to be like, duh. I'm talking about people who don't. They have an insight into, you know, you always have to have money put aside, or you always have to plan for the worst. Expect the best, but plan on something bad happening. It happens to everybody. If you remember Stang Mode, he broke an axle here at the track. Our buddy Jordan broke a drive shaft. Was it an axle with Stang Mode or a drive shaft? I think it was a drive shaft. Jordan, like, everybody goes through it. And it sucks. It really does. It sucks when it happens because you want to race. You want to enjoy the night. The temperature is great. We're losing the light, which sucks. So I can see the light coming down. So I apologize for that. But it is what it is. We'll be back next week. And I'll walk you through the process. I'll talk about the axles when they come in, where to order them from. I'll have all the links in the description of the video, who I recommend for installation. If you're here in this area and you need a tow truck, I don't know the name of it that I called, but I have the number here. We'll talk about that too. So that happens. We'll be back. You guys and girls, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit that little bell notification. If you would, down here in the corner, click subscribe. Last but not least, you guys and girls be safe. That's all I got. I'm out.